People will walk from all over the region to seek help at Jagriti Vihara. Our part as architects and builders is to provide a design that succeeds at meeting the challenges and expectations of its context.
The design isn't only about this clinic's place in the world, or its function as a clinic, or how it performs in its environment, or even the people that it will help. It's about all of these things equally, and at the same time this building doesn't hinge around one particular aspect like cultural references, or environmental controls, or the experience of these spaces, or structure. It's about all of these parts working together simultaneously to create a special place.
The Hospital for Hope site is adjacent to the main road that passes the south side of the Jagriti Vihara campus.
Jagriti Vihara is proud of their natural landscape surrounding their campus, and the placement of the building respects this landscape by fitting within a clearing.
Between the road and the clinic is a thick buffer of trees, and the site slopes slightly to the east.
The upper roofs shed away from the courtyards and feed into a water collection system, while the inner roofs shed into the center of the complex, watering the trees and plants in the courtyard. This system would collect an average of 38,000 liters per month. During the year's wettest month, at the peak of the monsoon season, it would roughly collect 116,000 liters of rainwater, and during the driest month, 2,300 liters could be collected.
The plan is comprised of 4 buildings placed parallel to one another, framing a central courtyard. The program elements include a reception and office, 5 exam rooms, public restrooms, a storage and flexible space, a lab, and 2 infirmaries, each capable of holding 20 beds and with private restroom and bathing facilities.
The buildings are constructed of locally sourced brick. We've developed a system based on Laurie Baker's rat trap bond, in which bricks are stacked on edge, alternating at 90 degrees. This creates an airspace in the wall that reduces transfer of heat and moisture between the exterior and interior spaces. As materials for concrete forming are scarce in the area, the top course is laid without structures, allowing concrete columns and ring beams to be poured directly into the cavity wall. The columns and continuous ring beam give greater structural strength and allow for larger windows and door openings. This method is efficient in both strength and cost, as it uses less material than the standard reinforced masonry wall, while providing the structural strength that is lacking in a solid brick wall.
The clay roof tiles will be made on site, and all of the steel will be welded in Jagriti Vihara's steel shack. The main entry is located in the southwest corner. To create a welcoming and open reception for the clinic, the entry walls are perforated, resembling traditional jolly construction. Seen across India in vernacular architecture, these permeable jolly walls provide the space with natural daylighting, ventilation, and a connection to local building traditions. Once in reception, which is the control point for the clinic, patients will wait either within the designated reception area or during busy times inside the first interior court. The first interior court is flanked by the more public program elements, exam rooms on the south, restrooms, and lab facility on the north. Each courtyard will be planted with a neem tree, known locally as the sacred tree. The neem tree is valued for its medicinal properties and use as an insect deterrent. In the hotter months, the trees will provide shade and a connection to nature for those working in the clinic and patients alike. Taking advantage of the site's topography, the infirmary spaces are placed at a level above the rest of the complex. In this way, a buffer is naturally created between the private and public functions of the clinic. The infirmary spaces look out on the second courtyard, provided for the private use of long-term care patients.
Passive design controls play a significant role in the performance and aesthetics of the clinic design. Perforated openings controlled by operable windows allow cool air to inlet while warm air rises out through the clear store. In the summer, high sun angles are shaded by the roof overhangs, reducing overheating. In the winter, the lower sun angles are able to penetrate south-facing windows to naturally heat the spaces. Our daylight analysis shows ample natural daylight throughout the year in all of the spaces.
The second infirmary is needed mainly for the multitude of patients seen during the malaria season. At less busy times, staff may choose which infirmary to primarily use. In the winter, they may reside mainly in the North Infirmary, where there is greater sun penetration, and in the summer they may reside in the more shaded South Infirmary. In the South Infirmary, there are views both into the courtyard and out toward Jagriti Vihara and the larger campus. In the event that the clinic expands, the buildings would be connected from this point to the east.
The Hospital for Hope Clinic at Jagriti Vihara will immediately serve 100,000 people who would otherwise not have access to medical treatment. By simply existing to help these people, the clinic will be a special place. With its spatial qualities, use of local materials, passive ventilation, daylighting, water collection, and connection to nature, we believe the design of this clinic allows for a special place that will comfort patients and the doctors who heal them.